Indigenous leaders have accused Peter Dutton of kicking the can down the road after the opposition leader vowed to hold another referendum on constitutional recognition if the voice vote fails and the coalition win the next election. Dutton said that, if elected, his party would send Australians back to the ballot box to vote on constitutional recognition instead of a voice to Parliament, saying it is the right thing to do, and he supported regional voices. The opposition leader said it was a fair compromise for Prime Minister Anthony Albanese to consider, before describing the voice as divisive. The opposition is against a voice to Parliament, which would provide advice on issues affecting Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, but has supported constitutional recognition since the Howard government. But Dutton reaffirmed the party's long-standing position on constitutional recognition on Sunday, saying he believes it is respectful and the preferred option over the voice model. Enshrining a voice in the Constitution is divisive, it will divide the country down the middle. It will not provide the practical outcomes, Dutton said on Sunday. Peter Craig Dutton is an Australian politician who is the current leader of the opposition, holding office as the leader of the Liberal Party of Australia since May 2022. He previously served as the Minister for Defence from 2021 to 2022 and the Minister for Home Affairs from 2017 to 2021. A staunch Conservative, Dutton was a Queensland police officer for 9 years and started in politics as a member for Dixon back in 2001. From there, he continued his journey moving into the ministry, becoming Minister for Workforce Participation in 2004 and continuing to climb the ranks until he became Minister for Home Affairs in 2017, and Minister for Defence in March 2021. Information on Peter Dutton's career is easy enough to find online, but Dutton's personal life, his first marriage of just a few months, his daughter born to a previous partner and his current wife, Kirrilly Dutton, are not as well known. He went on to become a businessman, completing a Bachelor of Business at the Queensland University of Technology. He and his father founded the business Dutton Holdings, which was registered in 2000. It operated under 6 different trading and business names. The company bought, renovated, and converted buildings into childcare centers, and in 2002 it sold 3 childcare centers to the now defunct ABC Learning. ABC Learning continued to pay rent to Dutton Holdings for a commercial lease until at least 2007. Dutton Holdings continues to trade under the name Dutton Building and Development. Who is Kirrilly Dutton? It was politics that ignited the spark of Peter and Kirrilly's relationship. The pair were first introduced by a friend of Kirrilly's who was, at the time, in a relationship with Liberal MP Ross Vasta, the Daily Mail reports. Dutton married Kirrilly, née Brumby, in July 2003 in a romantic Italian affair, after what she described to the Courier Mail as a slow-burning romance. At the time the couple first met, the industrious Kirrilly had little time for a personal life and was working 14-hour days as the personal assistant of Serena Russo, the founder of the Serena Russo Group, Australia's largest private sector employment provider. Kirrilly was eventually won over by the MP's sense of humour and mystery. What does Kirrilly do for work? A former part-time babysitter, Kirrilly now owns and operates 2 Camellia Avenue childcare centres, which the Daily Mail called a $1 million business. The businesses are both owned by Dutton Building and Development, a company started by Dutton and his father. Alongside the lucrative childcare business, Kirrilly and Peter have an impressive property portfolio together of 6 properties, one of which is a shopping centre in Townsville. In February 2021, the couple sold their holiday home in Millionaires Row on the Gold Coast for $6 million. His salary is estimated to be around $200,000 per year. Peter Dutton is an Australian politician and member of the Liberal Party who has a net worth of $300 million. Born in Brisbane in November 1970, he is known for his roles as Home Affairs Minister, Minister for Immigration and Border Protection, Minister of Health and Sport, and as a member of the Australian Parliament for Dixon. He is a self-described right-wing populist and earns an estimated salary of $200,000 per year. Peter Dutton has cashed out on his massive property portfolio, banking almost $4.6 million from deals in the last couple of years, while still also owning around another $4.5 million worth of real estate. Parliamentary and property records show the former Queensland police officer has made huge sums investing in the booming real estate market over recent years. Until recently, the family's property buy-up included A luxury beachfront home on Millionaires Row on the Gold Coast. A Townsville shopping center. A resort home on Moreton Island. A sprawling 2-hectare family home on Brisbane's outskirts. An apartment in Canberra. And an upmarket investment property in Brisbane CBD. Who is Peter Dutton's first wife? Kirili is actually Dutton's second wife. Little is known about the Conservative Liberal MP's first wife, apart from the facts that the pair were married in 1992, when Dutton was just 22 years old and still working as a police officer. The marriage lasted only a few months. Dutton is a controversial figure. He has been criticized for his hardline stance on immigration and for his support of offshore detention. He has also been accused of being too close to the mining industry. Despite the criticism, Dutton is a popular figure among some sections of the Australian public. He is seen as a strong and decisive leader who is not afraid to stand up for what he believes in. He is also seen as a potential future Prime Minister of Australia. In May 2022, Dutton was elected leader of the Liberal Party following the resignation of Scott Morrison. He is the first Queenslander to lead the Liberal Party since John Howard. Thank you for watching our video. Please like the video and subscribe to our channel.